Hello everyone. We are out on a lake called Larsen Lake today. It's like a few days off from being April. I'm up in the Caribou and it is pretty warm. It's like 10 degrees out. I haven't tested the ice yet, but I'm just a couple feet from shore. You can also see that we've got Crazy Welly joining me here. We got her leashed up because we don't know how thick the ice is yet. It's a smaller lake, and there's supposed to be some coarse fish in it, which refers to like pikeminnows and chubs, and that's actually what we're here for today. We're gonna be trying to hit up some northern pikeminnow through the ice. I know, a little not typical, I guess you could say, a little different, but I want to try to catch all the species, open water and all the species through the ice. Welly likes eating northern pikeminnow as well, so I'm sure she'll appreciate if we bring a couple home. The temperature is super warm, so we're doing our as safe as we can be. I got this full onesie survival suit on, and I got my grips on the bottom of my shoes, my ice picks, and we're also going to start checking the ice as we go. I have a feeling that the ice is going to be fine, but you can never be too safe, and if we find any unsafe ice, we might just call it. We do have plans to go and fish for Burbot on Highway 24 after this. Let's see how she goes. Yeah, okay, there's like 18 inches of ice. Another test. You don't need to bark at it every time. Hey. I don't know what that is. Think? No, that's a chub. There we go, there's our first fish. It's a peamouth chub. Not exactly what we're here for, but at least we're on the board. Hey, no. I did throw a bit of bacon on this hook because we're going burbot fishing later. And bacon is never a bad thing, except for when your dog is obsessed with bacon. You wanna play some fetch? You're standing on your own leash. Ready? Okay, now I get a couple seconds to fish. Oh, give it to me. Okay. There we go. Feels a little bit better. Oh, there we go. There's a pikeminnow. We did it. Okay. That's a pikeminnow right there. Welly's favorite. Remember, you eat pikeminnow out of the shoe swap. Okay, first pikeminnow on the board. At least we know we're in the right spot. Come here, Welly. Oh! Oh, wow! I don't know what's going on here, but it's like... something hit, and then now it has me like wrapped around. I can see it. Right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's stuck to the ice. I just don't know how I'm gonna get it. I'd have to stick my arm down the hole. Oh, so I might strip down and do that. place doesn't ruin the rest of my day. Woo! Look at that. Got my lure back. Woo! We got it back, Willie. No, you can't eat it. You can't eat it. But thanks though. Look, hit. Willie, look, peamouth chub. Give me your ball. Give me your ball. Okay, we're gonna go for one more northern pikeminnow, and then we're probably gonna head out and go to a different lake for burbot. I caught one. It's not like you're here just smashing rainbows, which would be pretty sweet. And I've checked it off the list, and I probably won't do it again. So one more on the board here, which will make 5 fish. What are you doing over there? Drop it. Ready? Go again! There's so many fish on the screen right now. Come on! Drop it. Sit. You stay. Okay. Come on, Willie. Okay, we just got the 3rd pikeminnow of the day. That's enough pikeminnow for me through the ice. We're gonna go chase some burbot on another, or on a Highway 24 lake. So get him back, and we're gonna pack up and get out of here. Little successful. I think we were here for like an hour and a half. Got 5 fish on the board. Got to play some fetch. Can't complain. Now we're gonna go and see if we can get 2 burbot. Where we're going, the limits too. So we're gonna go try to limit out and then go home. Okay, welcome back. We are at a lake on Highway 24 fishing for burbot now. So we just drove here from Pikeminnow Lake, and I'm just, before I set up the big tent, I just want to make sure that I find a spot where I can actually read bottom. So how it works with the transducer. Hey, the dog just hooked herself. Don't, because I put bacon on the hook, she just took a bite. Don't do that. Okay, what I was saying was, you want to find a spot where you can read bottom. How your transducer works is it sends out a cone like this. So you have a slant, the cone, it hits the floor of the lake on flat. All this in this area here, you can't see. So when I'm looking to pick a burbot spot, I always, the dog dug up my hole. So every time before setting up the hut, I always drop the jig down right to the bottom and pick it up just off the bottom to make sure that I can read anything, because burbot like to come up right off bottom, right? So if you can't see the bottom 3 feet, you're gonna be missing a lot of fish. Okay, so there's bottom. I can feel bottom, and I can lift it up 6 inches. Yeah, I can't. There's a little dead space, so we're gonna pick a new spot. Okay, so we figured out where we're going to set up for the evening. You can see we got a nice bay here, and this bay comes out and opens up into the larger part of the lake. This lake hits like over 100 feet out here, and that's where the burbot will be most time, you know, most of the year. And right now, peak of the spawn, it's like middle to end of March. And in the burbot spawn, they actually slide up onto flats and get these big spawning balls. So we found a 25-foot flat. It goes all the way across here, all in the 20-foot range. And it's perfect depth for if they want to spawn a little bit shallower on the flats up here in like 10 feet, they'll slide past me, or they might even spawn on this flat. I'm not too worried about them not coming up this shallow, especially in the peak of the spawn here. So I think this is a good spot. I'm gonna set up the hut. That is how you pick out a burbot spot. Like if you find a lake that has burbot, all these points that have little flats coming out onto them are all gonna hold burbot during the spawn. So all you gotta do is, number one, find the lake and make sure it holds burbot, and then look at a topo map and just find where there's large gaps, 50 feet, 40 feet, 30 feet, 20 feet, and you'll be off to the races. Put in your time, you'll find a spot. Okay, we're all set up. Welly just had dinner, and oh, I just had a fish on my bait there. We got Welly this nice bone. It's like filled with like cheesy stuff. We're jigging for burbot. Come on, take it. Take it, come on. Oh, I missed him. Okay, we got our first burbot of the night. Small little guy. What do you think, Welly? Just a small little burb. I think he's a little too small to keep, so I'll let him go. Getting a lot of fish on the screen right now. I think I might even have a fish on right now. Yep, there we go. Burbot on. Well, this might be a better one. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. First keeper. And there's still more burbs marking down there. Look at that. That's a nice fish. Look how beautiful these fish are. Like the patterns are amazing. There we go. It's gonna be a small one. Yeah, not very big. Burbot number 3. Burbot number 3. There he goes. What I'm using to catch these burbot is this big nasty glow-in-the-dark jig and bacon. What I like to do is bang it off bottom. So I'll bang, bang, bang it off bottom. And then I'll hold it just above bottom, lightly jig, if not, like, not quite dead sticking, Welly. Not quite dead sticking, but not really jigging it, like, and then if a burb comes in, you see it on the finder, you can just slowly raise it up. Lots of times they'll come up after it. not like a lake or anything, that'll be pretty slow. And if you don't find them coming after, just lower it back down, and then those fish really like the dead stick. You just kind of have to read each fish. They don't move on too quickly. Like, they usually do give you enough time to read them. So yeah, a few bangs off bottom, stir up the bottom. There we go. Didn't even mark that one. There's another really small one. Like, look at him compared to the other one. It's fish number 4 though. Come back. Down he goes. Okay, we landed 4 burbot and 1 keeper. So that's not bad. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Me and Welly had a great time hanging out today and hitting some different lakes. Thanks for watching, and like always, we'll see you out there.